This video contains sensitive subjects and topics that may trigger you. Viewer discretion is advised. Keep in mind, this is just an opinion. This is my opinion. If you feel upset about it, I'm sorry, you don't have to live by my opinion, but this is how I see things and how I feel about things. So keep that in mind throughout this video before you continue. I have a very brutal way of thinking about gender, and I guess to my belief system there is only 3 genders. As a generalization, there's male, there's female, and then there's transitioning. So you got the male, obviously male, female, obviously female. Transitioning is when I see somebody going through having the supplements, having the surgery, all of that. I see them going through that process and I view them as they, them. And that's as much as my thought process gets put to that. So it's either you're a he, you're a she, or you're a they. And most of it is to do with logic, I guess. Less to do with feeling, which a lot of gender identity is about feeling, I've noticed. It's like, I feel this way, therefore I am this way. But it makes me sad to think that people are basing what they think they are based off how they feel, and the reason they feel the way they feel is because someone's told them that because they're a certain gender they have to act a certain way, and that's further from the truth that it could be. At the end of the day, as long as you do your best and be yourself, that's all anybody could ask of you. Even if there's a saying that just because you were born with a vagina that you should be in the kitchen. So what? I'm gonna go out and be a carpenter. Are people gonna make fun of you? Are people gonna point out that you're different, that you're out there, that you're whatever you are? Yeah, but everyone does that. They do that because either they're scared or confused. And when they are confused, sometimes they're scared and they lash out, which is upsetting to say the least. But in saying that, I feel like you shouldn't let people change you for who you are, and you shouldn't let what people say change you. Just because somebody's told you you're a man, act like it. Who's to say what to act like a man is? We know what toxic masculinity is, but we don't know what a man acts like, because that's changed throughout history. There's multiple different definitions. There's multiple different types of men. There's multiple different types of women. And there's so many people who feel like they are in the wrong body. And you know what? In high school, I think we've all had the thought of what it would be like to be in the other body, rather than feel like we have to be in the other body because life is hard right now. I just think it's sad that a lot of people feel like they are something else. And I get it. I was misgendered as well as a child. Like, I was very butch, and because I had a boy's name, well, unisex name, but at that time most people were using it for guys, so I was assumed to be a guy. I got bullied for that, but I got bullied because I was hanging out with the boys, I was playing games, I was playing chasey, I was doing all that stuff with the boys because I had 3 brothers, so I was comfortable around guys. But I got labeled a guy because I acted like them and I played alongside them. And multiple times I've been misgendered. The only thing I can say to it is that, yeah, some people are gonna think that you are the other gender, but some people aren't gonna see that. Yeah, some people are gonna assume you're a female. Yeah, someone's gonna think that you're a dude. That's just their opinion. I know a lot of people have deformities in the brain, and I know, how dare you say deformities? I don't mean it in a negative sense, I mean it in the logical sense. There are imbalance of chemicals in the brain that makes you more of the opposite gender, and it can be confusing because you do feel those things. You do feel lost sometimes. You feel like, how am I supposed to be myself? And nobody can tell you how to be yourself, which is even harder, because when you look for answers and you look for advice, there is none, because the only advice people give you is to just do what you feel happy doing. And life will be hard. It will be hard throughout probably all your life, probably all my life, probably all whoever's life, because life is tough. It is. And I know it's kind of cheesy to say, but life is extremely difficult. And to be able to be yourself in this difficult world is an amazing thing. Nobody can be as good as you are because you do you better than anybody else. And a lot of the time, when you're happy doing something, somebody isn't happy that you're happy. But that's just their opinion. And this is just my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful day. Know that you are valuable. Whatever you have your faith in, just know that you are enough. You are beautiful. You are strong. And you got this day by the horns. So go out there and f*** it up.